Hi guys, my name's Joe, I'm running for VPAU in sport. Ever since I've come to Keele, I've been massively involved with sport here. I play rugby for the University and I've rowed for the university. I've been part of the committee for both of those teams, so I know how to deal with problems as they arrive and how to deal with long-term development. Last year I was elected to the role of Deputy President of the Athletic Union, so I've already got a lot of experience working within the AU. I've developed good working relationships with the people who keep sport at Keele ticking over. I've got a lot of great ideas of how we can improve sport. Most notably is securing more funding. As it stands, we've got a massive hole in our budget trying to fund getting teams to this training, to events. I'm looking to expand the Play Sport programme to allow more people to get involved. So I'm looking to include inter-hall, inter-faculty and inter-society sporting events, and I'm just going to go out and try to well represent sport as best I can.
Thank you. Your topic question is, how do you intend to reach students who don't traditionally engage in sport?
As AU Deputy President, I've already started getting the ball rolling with that, so to speak. We've started having meetings regarding expanding the Play Sport programme. So going out, getting in touch with resident tutors, with societies, with faculty reps, to try and get as many students playing sport from faculties and other areas of the university as we possibly can. I think it's just a case of getting the publicity out there, letting people know that the opportunities to play sport are there. So I think more than anything, it's awareness.
Thank you. We'll now have a few questions from EF.
Okay, the AU can be considered unaccountable by some. How would you seek to change this perception?
Well, the AU, as I'm sure most of you are aware, has recently come under the umbrella of the Students' Union. The merging of Athletic Union President and VP Sport this year, as demonstrated by Rachel, has worked exceptionally well. And to that end, the AU is already becoming a lot more accountable. There's a lot more transparency this year than there has been in previous years. Committees are being kept in check a little bit more, and through regular meetings with club captains and committee members, we're making sure that teams are staying on the straight and narrow, so to speak.
Okay, this year's AU and Sport has been heard saying that the university's funding for the AU has left it drowning. How do you plan on convincing the university to give the money the AU needs?
At the moment, we're putting a funding paper through, which is looking to ideally underwrite the transport costs, as transport accounts for the vast majority of our budget. If we can go out and prove to the university that sport is a massive factor of student experience, and that a university with a good sporting reputation encourages a higher calibre of student, then I think the university will be more than happy to send some more money towards sport.
Thank you.
Okay, and this one's from student media. If you're able to free up and raise funds, how do you plan to prioritise spending on AU clubs?
Spending will be focused, well, we've discussed in our funding paper that it will go primarily towards coaching, as coaches can bring the best out of students, and a good coach makes a difference between a good team and a great team. So coaching would be one. There are lots of teams which are short of equipment, and the AU has done a fantastic job with the resources that it's got, but were we to have more, we could absolutely provide more teams with what they need and what they want.
Okay, one final question. How will you strengthen the relationship between the AU and the SU?
I think spending time in the Students' Union, working as a sabbatical officer, will make that happen in its own right. I mean, Rachel's done a phenomenal job this year bringing both the bodies closer together. At the end of the day, the VPAU in sport is still a VP. There's still a sabbatical officer. So if I'm elected, I'll be expected to perform the roles of any other SAB in the same way as VP Welfare or Education or Finance. So I think to that extent, the role of VPAU in sport is in itself bringing the AU and the SU closer together.
Thank you. And would student media like to ask a question?
I don't think there's any more questions from the floor. There was one from student media.
Okay. All right then. That's it then.
Thank you.
Thank you.